welcome to TalkGA, the podcast on cornering the. That's not it. Welcome to TalkGA. This is the solar game experience. Oh, that's definitely not it. Oh man, welcome to TalkGA.
Man, I wonder what Mark's cooking up.
Podcast
Smells pretty good.
Everywhere, anything but,
Yeah,
but
it's nice of him to cook us dinner before we film the podcast.
What am I
I'm so
doing?
hungry.
Hope y'all like it spicy. Needs more heat. Definitely needs more heat. That's not enough. We need more. We need more. We need more. More. All of this. All right, time for the fire. Oh, good. Yes. Yeah, cook it with gasoline. I really hope you guys are hungry. These are some spicy
Mark.
food.
Thank God I'm
Right here.
starving.
I am so ready for
Dinner
this.
is served.
What the?
Spicy. Fire. Welcome to TalkGA, our podcast on anything and everything Grand Archive. I'm your host, Mark from Solar Games, and joining me are my co-hosts, Eva and Fome.
Hello.
All right, for today's show, we're going to be, of course, talking about cornering the market. We have a special section that's really dedicated to everything about Worlds 2025, including just our general experiences, what happened at the event behind the scenes, and of course, a big conversation about DTR reveals and much, much, much more. But first, before any of that stuff happens,
Before that,
TalkGA has exclusive DTR spoilers for you.
Spoiler time.
Let's go.
So we're going to show you what our cards are. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, Mark.
let's do
You guys
it.
ready? You guys ready?
Who's got the best card?
All right. I'm up first, so I will reveal my card to my co-hosts. They haven't actually
go.
seen the card yet, so
We have not.
we will talk about it live on the show and get their reactions.
Cool.
My card is called Ashen Riffle. It's a 2-cost fire element action mage suited spell. Dude, these type lines on GA are going to get really complicated very soon. Before I even read the card, by the way, I just want to comment. I love the artwork.
It's so cool.
It's so
Very
cool,
cool.
right?
Yeah, it's very un-GA-like almost.
It's
I like the angle, like the top-down angle.
yeah.
Painterly.
The cards flying all over the place. I think it's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah. So what does the card actually do though? Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Banish up to 2 suited non-action cards revealed this way, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Whoa. For as long as those cards remain banished, you may activate them.
This is really good.
It's also a
Wow.
fast speed, not slow. So this is very key, right? It's time to create a winning hand is the flavor text. Literally
Fast speed draw
Ah,
2. That's insane.
for 2. Now you can miss. So this is the problem, right?
sure.
So here's what I think, right? You know about Creative Shock.
Uh-huh.
This card's at the top end. This card's better than Creative Shock.
Yes.
Well, it's tough, right? Because sometimes I do want to discard cards into graveyard as a fire element, so there's a little bit of benefit to that. But yeah, having 2 cards that's just out there in the field that you can activate at any time is better. However, not drawing them into your hand is different because in GA, hand is resource, but in the field, that's cards I can activate. This is similar to like a Shadow Reaver, like Steel. Of the 4 cards, you can activate them, but you still have to pay cards from your hand. You can't use those cards to pay for resources. So it's a little trickier. It's not quite like Draw 2. So my kind of read on this card is 2 things. Number 1, I actually don't know what suited non-action cards look like how good they're going to be. Are they just allies, basically?
I mean,
Pretty
we already
much,
even
I believe so.
We've seen some of
seeing
them.
that
Yes.
they're going to support suited allies.
Right.
So that deck is probably going to just run 4 of this, right?
And run probably a lot of allies, I would say, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's because you can't really, and that's the second part. Like, you're either forced to run all suited non-action cards so that this card never misses, or you're gonna potentially miss. What if you only see 1 suited non-action card? Yeah.
Have we seen suited attacks?
Or suited domains.
Suited
Oh.
Fantasia,
Suited,
suited like
yeah,
you could.
Fantasias.
It's non-action. It doesn't say ally. So there's other things. Again, I just need to see way more suited cards.
I mean, it's clearly a staple in the suited tribal deck for sure.
For sure, yeah.
So-
I mean, maybe that's the direction we're going for, is like more suited or more tribal decks. Yeah, then this card could be really, really good. But yeah,
So in that deck, it's gas.
correct. Otherwise, it's trash.
Sure.
Yeah. All All right, that's my card.
Good card, yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, it's cool. I like, again, look, if nothing else, I like the artwork.
I think I'm gonna present the next card.
You're next? Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna do the swapperoo.
Swapperoo.
All right, now I'm in the hot seat to talk about the second fire card to come out
That's
of
right.
Mark's pan that he kindly cooked up for us at the beginning of the show.
Because we all got fire cards.
This set is all about
3
fire,
fire
guys.
cards.
There's the only element in this set is fire and crux.
Fire GA. That's the podcast.
Welcome back to Talk Fire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so my card, y'all know the ally Rococo Explosive Maven.
Yes.
They gave another Rococo.
So Rococo, right? It is a 1 reserve cost ally with 1/1 stat line, and it has on enter, if your influence is 4 or less, deal 2 damage to target champion. Right.
Yes.
That
Right.
sounds about right.
What if I told you my card was an ally that was 3 times as explosive as Rococo? Because Rococo itself can deal 3 damage, right? With the 2 on enter and then 1 power on the stat line.
Uh-huh.
What if I told you my card was an ally that could deal 9 damage in 1 turn?
What?
Would you believe me?
I sure. Yes. I mean, it's fire.
Is it
I believe
a
everything.
suited ally?
Ace of Hearts.
It is indeed.
Oh my God! It's actually Ace of Hearts.
It is actually,
Wow.
you actually freaking got.
You know why? Because it's like Rococo is 1 cost, right? So it's like
Wait.
the 1 cost of hearts. So it's got to be Ace, right?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
And for the record, he said that before I pulled up the
I didn't
card.
know.
He did not know.
know.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
So this
Wow.
is Rouge, Ace of Hearts, which is
okay.
awesome because we've seen the 2 of Hearts and the 3 of Hearts and the 4 of Hearts all revealed, and now we're getting the Ace. So just in line with those cards, because like the 2 of Hearts has a 2 reserve cost and so on. Ace of Hearts
that's
has
what I
a
was
1
thinking.
reserve cost,
Okay.
just like Rococo, and it is a fire, unique ally, mage suited human. And just like Rococo, it also has a 1/1 stat line.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one has the on enter. Depending on the total reserve cost of suited objects you control,
Okay.
6, choose a unit and deal 2 damage to it. 10, choose a unit and deal 4 damage to it. Or Blackjack, 21, choose a unit and deal 8 damage to it.
Oh, it's not like
It's-
6 plus. It has to be exactly 6.
Exactly
Yeah.
that total
Holy
reserve cost.
shit.
So this is why you would use, was it Riffin? what's the
Ashen
name?
Riffle?
Ashen Riffle, my bad.
Whoa.
To store your whatever number cards away
Oh,
until the exact moment where you can activate them all and make
Get
sure
the
you
right
have
number.
21 reserve cost total.
Because you're like getting the perfect
Shaping
collection.
the winning hand.
Or you just laid Ace of Hearts down on the Ashen Riffle, right? Because that's a suited non-action
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
And it's always there, and your opponent's just like, this is like a bomb about to explode whenever they're ready to lay down, let's say 21. Wow.
But how easy is
Wow.
it to actually get any of these specs? I mean, by itself,
Probably not.
it does nothing by itself, right? It's a 1/1 for 1.
It's one damage. What do you mean?
That's worse than a squirrel. So this plus a 2-drop plus a 3-drop gives you a Rococo.
Yep. So hold on to this card until your Christmas Wonderland comes around a town.
It does seem very
it's
difficult
probably-
to
Yeah.
like max damage is pretty much seems impossible.
Yeah.
I think the question is how often are you gonna hit 6?
Or
to-
10. 10, I think, is maybe the one you want to hit, right?
I mean,
Is
a
6 even
Rococo is
worth it?
good. A Rococo as a baseline is good.
This to me feels very build around.
Yeah.
Like the whole can you flip your Lubu? Can you get 21 on your Ace of Hearts?
Yeah. Yep.
I guess we'll
Okay.
see. It's like hard to. This game is like hard to keep up a board with a lot of allies, right?
Yeah.
But if you have 9 influence, you can technically play this and a 2-drop and a 3-drop in the same turn.
Look, you get to 9, they're just like, what the? It's going to hit me for like 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
if
lot.
there's like tokens and the reserve cost of the tokens is like 8?
Bro. Bro.
Cool card. The art is so cute.
I know. And speaking of the art, this card actually also has a CSR variant.
Oh, that's really pretty.
It's very
okay,
pretty.
okay.
I love how like ornate and intricate the design is on this card.
Oh, Dragon Art Leia?
Leia, yeah.
I
So
love the art.
Leia's the artist under Dragon Art.
Yeah.
20 on board. You lay this card down. 21.
It's a lot.
I wonder what my card could be.
Oh, is it related to all of this?
This is all-
I seem to understand the
Why we got these 3
why
cards
we
now?
got these 3
We should have
cards.
just actually talked about it Oh no.
No, that's not fun. That's not as
Oh
fun.
no.
No. You guys can see what my card
Wait,
is.
so every card gets better because oh my god. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm in the hot seat now.
Okay, go Fome.
All
All right, let's go.
Fome.
All right, it's my turn in the hot seat. Since I already have seen both of your cards, we kind of get an idea where this is going. I'll say my card has the highest reserve cost of all the cards shown today,
All right, let's go. 20.
and yet you'll maybe play it for free sometimes.
What the?
Efficiency?
Another fun fact, I think there are only 5 fire cards that are equal or higher in power to this card. Attack stat.
Okay.
So it has a pretty high attack stat.
Like
What's
3?
the highest? Like 3?
4?
All right, let's take a
like-
pull up the card.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna assume this card is yours because it's not mine or Mark's.
That's right.
Cute.
Cardistry. It was cardistry.
Duchess, 6 of hearts.
Okay.
Kindle 6.
Yeah.
So you can completely discount its whole reserve cost if you have 6 fire cards in the graveyard.
Wow.
And it's a 4/2 base stat line, which is probably among the
Holy.
beefiest stats for a fire card. And that's not even getting to its ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has a cardistry ability, which is pay 6, banish a fire element action card with 2 reserve costs or less from your graveyard.
Like Ashen Riffle?
Like Ashen Riffle, actually, I didn't know this was a card when I looked at
fuck
this, so
is going
I
on
didn't
here?
realize that worked. But if you do, you can make a copy of that card and then play it without paying for its reserve cost.
What? If you do copy it, you may activate.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you basically get to recycle one of your grave fire cards
Any fire action card.
Yeah.
with reserve
reserve
cost
cost
2 or less.
yeah.
And it has the cardistry clause, which means this ability is discounted 1 reserve for every different costed suited object you control. So if you have a straight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then it would be reduced by 5 and you only pay 1 for this ability. So yeah, Ashen Riffle, you can play that card.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty sick because now
Dude.
you can keep finding more suited allies.
Yeah.
You play this in
3
like
visits. You Ashen Riffle again.
I'm starting to see why the deck can actually maybe get a lot of allies because they're like extremely synergistic.
Yeah.
Once you start discounting the cardistry effects, it's just so easy to like snowball and keep like building your gigantic army.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of elves in MTG.
Yeah.
And I thought another really cool interaction you could do with Duchess interacts with our other spoiler from A and B season, Oppressive Presence.
That's true.
Okay. Yep.
Because I think at that time there's actually not that many high-powered red allies. But using this one, you can play Oppressive Presence,
Yeah.
and then they have to pay 4 for each attack. And then you can use the ability and bring it back and then fog them again. And it's a gas card.
Duchess also rides red hair too, right?
Duchess,
Unique ally.
Unique ally,
Human.
enables red hair.
Okay.
See, every single human they
That's
ever
right.
print from now on makes red hair just that much better.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, you can mortal ambition with it.
That's
You
right.
can jump them
That's
with
right.
it, so I'm
That's
probably
right.
gonna run it in my deck.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I read cardistry wrong before. I thought it was just like for every suited object you control, it's actually with a different mana reserve cost. That's
Yep.
very important. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not as easy as just like spit a bunch of on the field and get the benefit. You have to have different reserve costs, which I think is a really neat mechanic.
Very
kinda-
flavorful design.
Also, are all cardistry this way where they says activate this ability only once, or is it only this one that's activate only once?
I think they're all activate only once.
Okay, so it's kind of like a one-shot fire off the cardistry, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Want me to fact check
We'll
that?
double check that real quick.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, 3 of hearts.
So
4
far,
of
at
hearts.
least.
At least all the ones we've seen have only
Yeah.
been one time activated.
So
Yeah.
far as one time. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Interesting.
but Ace of Hearts doesn't have cardistry.
No, because it's on enter. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
It's also very clever that they said 2 and not 3, because 3 enables cremation ritual, creator shock, like a lot of
Yeah.
cards.
Oh, 3
that
would
are
be
very,
so busted.
very, very bad.
2 is more
repeat
limited.
over
2
and
is
over
like
again.
Focus Flames or like Sparkalite, something small like that.
something
But
small,
3 would be a little crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
And we want to check out the CSR version of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this also comes as a CSR,
Oh, it's so cute.
drawn by Ciel.
Ghoul CSR. Love it.
Yeah, very cute, and a very powerful card. I think. I don't know what do you guys feel? Trash or gas?
Seems pretty good.
I think the fact that it's Kindle 6 makes this card a lot better than I thought. I mean, think about it. Like, just forget the cardistry part, right? Like that. Let's say cardistry is really hard to activate. You run a red hair deck today, you can just slot this one in.
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, create a shock, boom, boom, discard a bunch of cards. Kindle 6, red hair.
Yeah.
I'm hitting you for like 7 or 8 damage, like right now. Like, okay, I pay 6 next turn. I banish whatever, and I cast another action card from the graveyard. It's pretty good.
But yep, it sounds like we are the fire suited gang now. Yeah, I think this deck really has some potential.
Yep. Talk Fire GA.
Talk Fire GA.
Spitfire GA. I like it. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you guys for the spoilers. Spitfire GA is now the new name of this podcast.
Flaming Walk GA.
Yes, dude. Fire cards looking pretty good for the set for so far. I'm actually really happy. I wish we discussed this pre, because like I feel like our cards feed into each other, all of them, right?
We didn't need to discuss. We figured out the synergy as we were
Live.
rolling.
See,
That's
actually, I got all the information because you guys went first.
Yeah,
So
you're
by the time
just
you're
like
in the
giggling
beginning,
over there. Yeah.
okay.
2 costs. Oh,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Yeah. Cool. All right. Segment into our main show here.
Back to our main scheduled
Events.
programming.
That's right. But before we, talk about cornering the market, we do want to make really a big announcement and kind of like a thank you to all of you guys on the audience side. TalkGA has officially hit 1K subscribers recently. So
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Thank you so much.
you.
Thank you guys so much for the support. And to kind of celebrate this achievement with all of our viewers, we want to give away some supporter pack 3s
SP3.
to our viewers. So for this giveaway, we'll be giving away 6 boxes of SP3 to 6 lucky winners of our channel. For those that don't know, Supporter Pack 3 is basically a special product that's built or is with alternate art of existing cards that's already in the game, made by Weebs Ashore as a supplemental product to support organized play. How to enter this giveaway? To participate, it's very simple. You just have to comment on this YouTube video. So for all of our podcast listeners, I'm talking to you guys in the ether right now. Do come to the YouTube channel, right? You don't have to watch the whole episode there, but you do have to come to the comment section. And then in the comment section, make sure you just, leave us a comment that says something like, hey, what are you most looking forward to in DTR? Also, make sure you are subbed to the channel before you, I guess, make the comment, but that's it. Good luck to all of you guys entering. We look forward to seeing what makes you super excited about DTR.
Yep.
And once again, thank you guys so much for the support. We really could not have built a channel without you guys and all the questions and great, feedback you guys have given us.
Yep,
Thank
it
you
means
so
a
much.
lot to us.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much. Really appreciate it. We'll pick the winner by the next podcast.
Yes.
And Mark from Solar Games
I'm gonna ship 'em all.
will personally deliver the SP3 packs.
Yes,
to your door.
I'll hand lick all, or I'll personally
Hand
lick every single stamp that gets stamped on
the
the
stamp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He'll lick your cards
They're
too.
not stamped actually. They're just like a heat label or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, cool. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get them out to you guys. Wherever you are.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, so let's start our show today with cornering the market.
Yes. Cue the jingle.
Cornering the market with Mark from Solar Games.
Mark from Solar Games.
Nice jingle, Fome.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah. All right. So this is maybe one of my most excited cornering the market segments so far on the show.
Wow.
Oh.
Because we
Are
get
you
to talk.
making bank?
Hey, look. Always, okay, always. We're always cornering the market. But this specific episode is interesting because I've been always a big fan of like the element defining ally of the like level 3s, right? And we have a lot of them featured in today's cornering the market.
okay.
So first up, we're going to talk about Carter, Synthesis Reaper. This card so far, right? Given the release, I mean, everyone's been kind of talking about it, predicting it, that the Umbra's coming back, Deanna's coming back, something is going to happen. Carter, go buy your Carters. That's been pretty much, people have been saying this for months, but now we're seeing the result of literally showing off Ciel as a deck, showing the elements, you know, showing what the cards do, whether the deck's good. I think a lot of people are going to be, of course, like testing and trying, but Carter as a card went from somewhere around the $40 range, which again, the card never dipped below like, you know, like 20 or whatever.
Yeah, it was always expensive.
All expensive, but now it's up into 60-ish. And I'm going to be honest, that's low. So this is the thing that you're looking for. I just took a quick, as of, you know, recording of this podcast, I took a quick peek at the current supply of Carters. There's maybe like 7 more left at like even the 60-ish range. So when they're gone, there's no more Carters, period. That's non-foil. The lowest foil right now is $100. I would say somebody should go pick that up, right? But
you're just holding on to a pile of 50 of them, ready to put them on the TCG player.
I've been selling Carters at like 50. I just thought it was always a $50 card. But yeah, mine's already sold through. So I'm going to go home and start digging, and maybe I'll open more ALC somewhere here and there and see if I can pull more Carters. I will give a pro tip too, by the way. The Alter Carter has been a little bit cheaper in general than the ALC first edition one. So take a look at that pricing as well. But yeah, I would say like if you're looking to play Umbra, pick up a Carter or pick up a playset. If not, probably just wait it out, right? If Ciel doesn't pan out, you don't need to pick up a Carter. Wait until it's back to 30 or something, and then buy that playset then. So
Carter's still good.
Carter's still good. Yes.
In Diana.
Yeah. Okay. Next card. I'm super excited about this card. It's Ghost the Pendragon.
Pendragon.
I know. A lot of people are telling me, Mark, like Crux sucks now. Mark, there's a new reprint of a DOA, Dawn of Ashes. We have a lot of Pendragons. Pendragon's gonna go down to like $20 a card. This card's dead. I'm like, nope. If you're selling for 20, I'll buy all of them. I've been buying a lot of them, right? Everyone's been selling to me because they're like, they don't have any faith in this card. But okay,
it's the most busted card.
Exactly.
It's the best ally in the game.
It's the 2-cost representative Crux, right? Just like Carter is a 2-cost representative Umbra. So this card is really, really good. And now that Crux is kind of back, this card is gonna start peaking, right?
Well, currently, what's this about Crux being back?
Yeah, Crux is back. Crux is back. All right. more on that later in the show. But yeah, Ghost Pendragon right now is $38, right? So it's pretty low right now. I'm thinking this card is probably gonna go back around 50, where it was before, is my guess. I know, but this card was never really that cheap ever.
I think it could higher.
I would say it's probably
60, 70 maybe.
Holy.
Yeah.
Eventually.
But again, level around $50 a card is where it's going to be until we figure out which Crux deck really makes it. And if that happens, I think Fome's right, $60, $70 possible.
Yeah, and DOA Alter is all out of print, actually. So
that's right.
Very recently.
So the existing supply of Pendragon is all there will ever be.
True, but there was a reprint recently, so a lot of stores like mine has a good inventory of Alter.
It's still coming in through the system.
Yeah, well, exactly. There's one last wave. I would say there's still, again, that's why I'm thinking the price will level out around 50. But after those are gone, yeah, absolutely, it's gonna go higher because DOA is actually out of print now, right? So something to think about. I would say if you don't have Crux, I would just pick up 4 and don't sell less than 4. Keep your 4 because Crux is a good element.
What's the likelihood they reprint Ghost of Pendragon in PTM? Because that's kind of like the Phantom themed set.
Yeah.
Ghost
Phantom Monarch is the upcoming set?
Yes.
Yeah. There is always a chance, right? There's always a chance. But maybe some people like that, the Cambria like artwork. So, it's probably gonna, if they do reprint it, I suspect it will be a different artwork. So maybe some people like that more serious Cambria artwork, and instead of like, I don't know, maybe something more like Underland like themed. It's up to people, right? Whatever they see. So
the thing is, because it's Ghost of Pendragon, it's tied to the lore.
Oh, it's literally called Pendragon. That's right.
Like,
it's a little tricky.
But,
so it's like if it's not Cambria, then like it's pretty hard to like reprint this card unless there's some like, I don't know, multiversal type thing going on here.
I know, like Merlin's probably gonna show up in Underland.
And brings the Pendragon. It could be, yeah.
Yeah, brings her Pendragon.
I don't know. Who knows, right?
Brings the corpse of Pendragon. That
Ephemerate. Okay, sorry. Last card is Backup Charger. So card has been something that we've been talking about a lot in this podcast during Cornering the Market. It's one of those cards that's always been a little bit like, hey, this card, should be printed more. Maybe there should be more supply. Well, this card is probably the lowest I've ever seen.
Oh,
ever.
bless.
Right now,
That's
$30,
great.
which is very, very reasonable now for a Regalia card.
That's great.
Material
Yeah,
card.
finally.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. From what I can tell, opening a lot of MRC Ultra boxes, it's still relatively hard to get one. So it's not like there's just a ton more Regalia. So my recommendation, $30, pick it up. Especially right now, there's a lot of prize card versions of this card. If you like the prize card, the redeemed one or the unredeemed one, you can buy the special CPR version for about $300 to $350 now.
Wow.
And then the unredeemed invite card, the shiny version, for $100. So, you could get, for example, just a full backup charger for about $100, or get the special unredeemed one for $100.
The Crimson Tier waifu one.
The Crimson Tier waifu one, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it's kind of up to you, but it's a lot of choices right now for a backup charger.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good news.
Yeah. So that's all I have this week for Cornering the Market.
Nice, Mark. Oh,
Cha-ching, out.
outro chiching.
Outro cha-ching, cool. Okay. All right. Moving on to our main topic for today is all about Ascent Worlds
Woo.
Yeah.
2025. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I want to start everything off with just kind of like how you guys all experienced it. I mean, I personally had a lot of fun, but I want to know, because you guys were part of the event, but also working the event. So yeah, how were your experiences overall about Ascent 2025?
Yeah, I think I also did have a lot of fun, although we were very busy working the event. And I think my biggest regret was I didn't get to, experience as much of it and get to talk to as many people as I'd like to. Because I do live for these events where it just feels like a gigantic reunion of all your friends coming together in one place, all these people that we've known online, or just players that we've seen on Omnidex or in streams. And it's like, wow, you're all here. And we get to watch you all compete, or we get to do all these activities together. So it is really special. Unfortunately, I did get sick partway through Worlds, and I'm still recovering from that, which is why my voice is actually kind of doing better than I
Your
expected.
voice sounds totally fine.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound great.
You don't, but thank you, Fome. He's also
I
recovering.
had the delayed sickness. I actually
goodness.
did not get sick at Worlds, but I got sick a day right after it ended.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Blame Eva.
despite that, I still feel like I left the event just full of heart-warmed feelings
Yeah.
and just positive memories, because just of being able to meet everyone that I got to meet and just be in that environment.
Yeah.
Amazing event.
Yeah. Did ditto that.
But
Was really exhausted at the event.
that is true too.
I mean, the whole crew was busting ass.
Yeah.
Working super hard. But it was a privilege being part of that team. Everybody was just so passionate. And so, despite getting sick and feeling exhausted, I think it was worth it in the end. It was a good experience.
Okay, so be honest. How much do you guys sleep during the event? Total. Let's say from Thursday until Sunday.
Most of the days, not very much, but there was one day I just felt so sick that I was like, I'm not gonna go to dinner. I'm just gonna go to bed at 9 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah. So there was one evening I just
early.
skipped everything and just was like, I need to freaking go to bed or I'm gonna die, and there won't be a stream on Sunday if I don't go to bed right now.
True.
They were long days, but there was a lot to do, and I'm still very proud of everything that we were able to accomplish with our tiny, teeny team. Just in comparison to the scale of the production, the team is definitely very small.
Yeah, that production looked really professional. I mean,
Shinja
stage,
and his crew, yeah.
Yeah, the stage, the couch, the player talk section, everything. I mean, I feel like every event just builds on top. It gets bigger and bigger, and more professional. I love the earpiece.
Oh, the communications were great.
I was excited about that. I was like, oh look, finally we're everyone's mic'd in. This is great.
Yeah,
Just
funny
get
story about that.
Info.
Our boss Shinja had actually 4 different headphones on his neck at all times, communicating with the
Everyone.
casters, the judges, the production crew. It was I don't know how you can do that.
And he was listening to the stream and the player audio, and it's just
Wow.
10 voices in his head. I don't know how he did it. So huge props to him for being the whole mastermind behind everything.
It's
and
crazy.
Yeah,
juggling
Shinja
all those
is
things.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a really ambitious stream. But I mean, we definitely did have like some technical hurdles to overcome. But I think we've definitely heard like a lot more positive feedback. So yeah, happy to have been able to be involved.
So I know obviously we're kind of like peripherally talking about the production in general, but like specifically you two, right? What was your job like at Worlds this year?
Yeah. Well, you know, we were both working with Shinja, who is pretty much in charge of the full production, as Eva mentioned. I was mainly in charge of the feature match. So that was where the players were on stage and the cameras on their faces and all on the card. I was in charge of kind of like framing those shots and then pulling up the cards on the card lookup and also like inputting all the data on the overlays for that.
Yeah, and all the cards that showed up, right? That was
okay. I was frantically looking up cards for that as well.
I know all the SP3 cards because we hadn't really seen the SP3 cards. We were
Oh
like,
my God.
What is that? What card is that?
I kept being like,
no.
what did he just play? And then Shinja would be like, oh, that's an SP3 a black market broker. I'm like, I've never seen this card before.
True.
But I think Eva had the much harder job than me because you were doing the highlights every post game, pretty much.
Yeah, so new feature on this world stream, this is another of Shinja's very ambitious ideas, was adding a highlights replay of every round right after the round. So it would be like the round ends and then Shinja's like, okay, I clip the clip. And then I have to like frantically import it into Premiere and then edit it all together. And then I export it and Shinja set up a whole NAS so that all our computers are linked on a network. And so as soon as I export it, I'm like, Shinja, it's done. And then he pretty much just—
He has the file?
Yeah, he has the file. He puts it on the stream.
Nice.
But I think it's a really cool feature, though.
It's
Just
really cool.
like as an audience member, and as someone who had went back and rewatched some of the streams, I was like, I really like that we added this feature.
I mean, it's in a lot of other professional games. I mean, especially in RTS, I think that's always done this way. Literally, right after the match, they would highlight with caster excitement of key moments in that match. Yeah, for sure. So the first time I saw it, I was a little confused. I'm like, I thought this game's over. Why are we back into like 23 minutes again?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's a highlight. It's a highlight. We have the highlights in this game now. It's so cool. Yeah, so it was great.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was worth it.
It's very worth it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. But really the whole team was really so incredible.
Yeah.
So like we were also with Ciel, who was also editing, making a lot of like the pre-made content, going around the venue with Tyler, filming a lot of the spoiler videos and editing them that for Shinja to kind of insert whenever there was downtime in the stream.
Sure.
And then Snorlax was also part of the team.
Yeah.
So he was like really busy running around everywhere,
Doing everything.
coordinating with the casters, finding players, manning cameras,
Charging batteries.
charging batteries, fixing lights,
All the
whatever.
things.
And then we had like a really amazing set of casters who just were so entertaining and insightful. Dan, Red Zone Rogue, Lineage Break Cam, and Valkyrie. You guys were amazing, and it was an honor to work with you guys for the event. And then also Tyler, who I think is just like Mr. MVP.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You
Wow.
are insane. How like
So talented.
on point you are with the hosting and like able to just pivot on the spot whenever the schedule was changing. That was just amazing to see, I think.
So having a host who's like separate from the casters was also a new feature that was added to this world, and I think it just up-leveled everything.
For sure.
Yep.
He just really tied the entire production together, I think.
I saw him running around like interviewing people, just saying hi to people, whatever. It's exactly stringing it, because sometimes it does feel like there's two separate things happening, right? Because the whole world's tournament is already a little bit separate from the 3v3 and then the other events happening, but to bring the stream into literally like the face of the audience, I think that's really, really powerful, and it does make the event more cohesive as a whole. As I was watching the stream, I also felt like Tyler's really good. He's pivoting on the spot. The things he's saying is like on point. I was very excited.
Yep.
Worked super hard. He filled in all the downtime on the stream. That was all Tyler.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
There was also like a whole other like videography and photography team. They were like running around. I think they were working a lot on like the media day stuff. And also they put together like a recap video that was shown.
Speaking of that recap video that showed right before grand finals. Yeah, there was a pretty cool song that played in that recap video.
Yeah, I was so excited, right? I was like, wait, this is the song. And I'm like,
it's happening.
I'm polling my friends. I'm like, hey, look, my friend Sean from TalkGA made this song. It's so cool.
Well, who's Sean?
Who's Sean? Oh, Fome, this guy. Yeah, I was super excited about that part too. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So when I finally heard it, because I was like, wait, when is it gonna happen? The whole weekend I'm anticipating, waiting for the song. Like, is now? No. Is this song? No. This one? And then I was so excited.
Fome's composed, he did the composition and lyrics and audio mixing and guitar and probably other stuff that I don't know about. For that song, it sounded awesome.
Thank you. Oh yeah. I had the opportunity to write the song that was used for like the recap video that was shown, kind of like a trailer right before the grand finals.
Hype video.
Right.
So yeah, that was a really big honor to see it played on the screen, and then like, whoa, the song's up. It was also sung by a really close friend of ours.
Yeah.
Chisa.
Chisa, that's my best friend.
Yeah, Chisa is
so
like
cool.
an amazing songstress. And by the way, we're actually planning to release a standalone music video for the song on this TalkGA channel.
Yeah.
It should be coming out soon. So stay tuned for that.
So if you like the song, or didn't hear enough of it at Worlds, you need to get a full unadulterated version with a music video. It's gonna be so cool, guys. Yeah. Stay tuned for that. Yeah.
The song's called Materialize.
Materialize.
And again, none of this could have happened without the mastermind of it all, Shinja.
Yeah.
I think he had a really ambitious vision for this event, which is to like do a almost like esports like stream with so many different features and no more than like 5 minutes of dead time at any point. And I think for the most part, it was pulled off.
Yeah.
We hit 1K viewers on the stream too.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, hype.
That was kind of like a pie in the sky goal. We're like, oh, it would be cool if we can hit 1,000 viewers on the stream. And I think right as we got into the grand finals, we hit 1K.
Finally did it. That was crazy.
Wow, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep. Big milestone for GA streams.
Did the caster say it like on stream, like, hey guys, we're 1K stream. Thanks guys.
I think they were too busy getting into actually casting the game.
Sure. Yeah.
Doing their job.
Thank you all 1,000 of our subscribers for showing up to the GA World stream.
Oh yeah. It was a coincidence, right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mark, how about the attendee experience? Want to tell us about that?
Yeah, sure. Me representing all of you guys.
Yes, please. I want to hear all about like what you did and like the fun stuff you
Yeah, I think it's like it's kind of cool, right? Because a lot of these events in the past, I have been on the production side or behind the scene type of thing, so a little bit more busy. But this time, I just decided to kind of experience it from a attendee perspective.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it was honestly, very refreshing. Just to see everything from this side, being a little bit more relaxed, enjoy the event. By the way, like I asked you earlier about So guess how much I slept this week or last week, or
probably not that much either.
Yeah, so my total sleep time was like I think average 3 hours a night.
Yeah, staying up all night, Path of Silver.
And then Path of Silver night, I slept 2 hours. So like I was like, so the whole week I slept maybe like 20 hours, 24 hours for the whole week though. It's pretty bad. So anyways, but part of this is because it's just a lot of excitement, being there with friends. Again, the reunion aspect of it too, right? We're always busy like going somewhere, doing something, whatever. But even at the event itself, I mean, there was fun things that were done officially and unofficially. As an example, Sparkle Sis Life, right, was running
We love them.
Yeah, they're great, right? A great GA content creator was doing a trivia game.
Oh.
That they were just again running around, and this is like
filming it. Yeah.
Okay. I think for the channel, I'm assuming this is gonna come out at some point, right? If it's not already out by now. So basically, they would just ask you questions about like the game or story or artwork or cards, and then if you get certain things right, and it's kind of like it's like, do you want to be a millionaire, right? So you win you hit the easy question, you win a prize. You hit the medium question, you win an additional prize. But if at any point you fail, you lose all your prizes.
Oh,
So I think they're giving out packs or whatever.
That's pretty fun, yeah.
I just want to do it for the trivia because I love GA trivia. I thought it was really fun. So I got some. How did I do? I did pretty well on lore. I did pretty well on lore, I think. Okay. But the problem is the hard questions were really hard. I got stumped by the lore hard question. Yeah, but it was really fun, well thought through. They had a lot of questions banked up. I saw other people doing it, and they had a lot of fun. So I volunteered to go also do it. It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's like one of the things I was participating. But the other part is like also like towards the end of the event, after the silent auction was done, one of the attendees, I believe, and I'm so sorry for forgetting your name, and their significant other, purchased the Changban like artwork. This is the domain that's like. I actually kind of forgot what it does. I just like the artwork. But basically it's I'm trying to like, I'm just trying to make sure people can pull up the artwork of the card, right? But it's really nice to see this artwork like full render. I mean, it's a giant one.
I mean, it looks like almost like a traditional Chinese painting.
I love these like scenery artwork already, right? So this is supposed to go into their like mantelpiece at their house, so it's really cool. But I was like, hey, do you know the story behind this artwork? And then they're like, oh, we don't. And so I had like a 20-minute like lore episode basically that was privately for them, just because that was nice. Really fun. Yeah, we talked about like this card with. Provoking Stand, for those of you guys who don't know, Provoking Stand has Zhang Fei standing on this bridge that's in this artwork.
Oh, that's right. You talked about this in a YouTube video.
That's right.
I remember.
Yeah, but we had a longer discussion about it, the whole thing, why Zhang Fei was there.
Provoking Stand.
Yeah, it is. And then why Zhang Fei was there, who Zhang Fei stopped, what was the importance, why Zhang Fei had to do this. And then even in the artwork here, like you can see the shrouding of behind the bridge, and that was the reason why like Cao Cao's army didn't advance. Anyways, long story short, I think it was just really great to be able to have that kind of moment with the attendees kind of thing.
That's super cool. Yeah. So actually, I did not get to see the art gallery at all. It sounds like it was amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what? They could actually just hire you to like sit in the art gallery and tell people random facts about.
You could be the curator.
HBN art.
Well, but we missed our chance. Unless when we come back to Sanguo, then I can give them.
True.
Yeah. We can bid up all the pieces a lot more. And be like, yo, this piece.
Well, maybe Eva can be the art expert for DTR because you've been reading all about Alice in Wonderland.
That's right.
Okay, I guess like for people who are eagle-eyed, I did have the book in the opening skit. So I bought a used book. It's an annotated version of both Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. So I'm gonna try to do my homework to be able to analyze this DTR lore that we're getting.
That's right. So Eva, you're gonna give us the DTR lore episode, right?
No, maybe we'll see.
All the deets. What else? Let's see. So
back on Mark.
Meeting artists. So speaking of artists and artwork, it was really fun to meet all the artists, and we had a lot of them at the event. But I think what I was most curious about was because I know that Dragon Art and also Premiere Studios. Sorry, because I know they're like a group of artists. They're not individuals. So I was actually kind of curious to talk to artists about like, how do I know which artwork is done by which artist? Because there's
I've been
quite
asking
a few
those questions too.
Yeah, there's quite a few artwork by both groups that I really like, but I wasn't sure like if it's the same artist or different artists.
I'd like to know who like actually was responsible for each piece.
Yeah, I know that some of the cards they would say Dragon's Art and then the artist's name.
Yeah,
but some
used to do that.
Some of the cards they don't do that anymore. So
I wonder why.
I don't know either. But I mean, it was really nice though. At least so most of the artists did have like the cards at least that they had in the last two sets out in front of them. So cool. You could right away like recognize the card and be like, oh, you drew, for example, Cao Cao or this other artwork.
So it's like the first time you could put a face to the art of like which Premiere Studio artist was the one who drew this one.
Correct.
Very cool.
Correct. It was kind of nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they're, it was just really nice talking to them. I chatted with them in Chinese as well. It was just kind of like chillaxing a little bit. It's cool. Yeah.
They give you the Chinese discount.
No, but I did buy playmats and stuff. It was cool. And then the last part, I think it's just like, like being able to kind of hang out with some of the SoCal people, and then also some of our NorCal people I found out who literally lived in SoCal for years. So they know all the good food places. Anyway, so had a good time, chat about guessing silver while we're at dinner. Yeah, it's pretty fun times.
Yeah.
Any funny sets that you had to guess this time for Path of Silver? Or interesting ones?
SFC.
SFC?
What does SFC stand for?
How many cards in the set? 3?
Like 8 of them? 7, 8?
Were any of the cards revealed?
Yeah, we got almost all of them. Yeah.
Wait, like, were they any of them revealed from the beginning?
No.
You had to guess all the entire set.
Because you had to figure out what SFC stands for and then guess the whole set. Yeah.
Hey, you guys figured out the set?
Benton actually got the first one. He broke the trick, and then we got almost all of them. Yeah.
SFC.
Sangua fried chicken.
Sangua fried chicken.
So it's all the bird cards?
Yeah, all the birds. So we were just like, this bird. Let's figure that out. I don't know.
That's great.
What?
That's pretty funny.
Some of the silver sets, I mean, like, yeah. Anyway, silver guessing is always one of the most fun, like, part about silver for sure. Yeah.
But as like a highly competitive, Path of Silver player, or Path of Silver participant, how was like the new system with the stamp rally?
Yeah. So this year's silver, for those that missed it or didn't participate, it's very different from previous years, right? First of all, I would say like silver actually this year was very competitive compared to previous silvers. As an example, top 8.
Top end.
Yeah, on the top. Well, yeah, exactly. So the main, I don't even know what to call it. Let's call the stamp rally, the one where you make a set and you redeem for like playmat or whatever. That we'll call it stamp rally, and then the rest of it we'll call silver, right?
Wait, but isn't there also a separate stamp rally that's not related to Path of Silver?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the meet the developer, play a
yeah,
that
exactly.
One. Okay. So
let's call this
set rally,
set redemption,
silver redemption. Okay.
I don't know.
Silver redemption, mini Path of Silver,
Path of Silver, main Path of Silver, and then of course the stamp rally. But yeah, so main Path of Silver, very competitive this time. I mean, I was not expecting 9 perfect submissions, but we had 9.
Wow.
Yeah, and
9-way tie.
9-way tie, which was the good thing is, of course, is competitive. It's nice to see that we're now getting to the point where there's a lot of serious like players or groups really that can compete at this level. The tough part is because of the change, that meant the 9th player actually walked away with nothing.
Oh, that's a feels bad.
Yeah. So it's like top 8 gets prizing. Right? They get a card. They get one of these.
Oh, you have it with you.
Brought it. Oh, shit.
The whole box
we gotta bring them.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the Priscilla?
This is the Priscilla. You guys can
I
take
see
a look.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll show the camera first.
They can't
really
see it.
Yeah.
Nice flex.
But yes.
So
Very pretty.
So yeah.
You're saying like that means in prior years the 9th player would have still gotten like the threshold awards or something like that?
Correct. You would still get the 150K like threshold reward, which is the playmat, the promo, foil promo, and the non-foil promo, right? But now it's like you get nothing. That's the same for the Thema players as well. So if you're like 9th Thema, you wouldn't have gotten a card.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the trade-off is they could have done like the mini Path of Silver.
The trade-off feels like if you really just didn't want to compete on that thing, you don't have to even do like the Sunday Path of Silver sit down Saturday submission thing at all the 50 cards. All you do is you assemble your sets, and you don't have to turn in all the sets. You can just pick and choose the ones you want. So I heard some players are like, I really want the playmat, so they just submit the one for the playmat, or I really want the promo card, they submit that one, or people were like, I really want the the free silver grading service, so they submitted that one, right? So you have other choices you can do, and that submission, barring some weird like rolls, was fairly easy and achievable for most players. The way that the system works is you were shown the cards, and they're unique to you. Everyone has a different set. But you can also re-roll your cards. So if you don't like the card or you don't have it, you just hit re-roll and you get like a certain amount recharged, and they stock over time. And you can re-roll cards until you get one that you like, that you have or you can purchase for really, really cheap, right? As a good example of this would be like somebody rolled, I think, like a foil fire resonance bauble, and I'm like, look, the foil version is gonna be like a $10 card. Just re-roll again. And they re-roll, they got like I don't know, Bubble Mage or something. Okay, fine, totally easy. Just stamp it, right? It's like 50-cent foil. So
I love the Bubble Mage foil.
okay, yes, but I'm just
Sorry, not related.
Hey, look, now you have a stamp on it. It's one of one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so I think the Path of Silver Mini is really, really good. Now, here's one negative I, as a main silver, did not like. Silver guessing has always been, I think, a big part of silver, and I think it's one of the most fun part about silver. But in previous years, we've always had this problem with is, most of the players who are playing Ciel or some other event don't have time to really think about silver guessing. So they would literally hand me their phone or say, hey, tell me what to guess. I have a guess ready, right? Which is participating in the event, but not really participating in the event. This time it became even worse because if you're playing the mini silver event, you had no incentives to guess at all. So I think for the future, to kind of incentivize people maybe guessing and participating, which I would think a very fun part about
you get like a prize
event,
if you guess it correctly.
Maybe like 50 Sylvie bucks, I think, is enough for the person who guessed it or something like that, right? Because it's literally recorded on there. You could just show them, hey, I'm blah blah blah. I guess this card, get 50 bucks.
That's
50
a great
Sylvie
idea,
bucks. Something, right? Get a nice little like promo foil or something. Like maybe you get the silver promo, right?
Yeah, and I'm sure like people who are like, I don't have a collection to be able to compete in silver, but at least I could like still participate by guessing and still getting something out of it.
But yeah.
I did like when they added this whole guessing game to the Path of Silver, because we used to not have that at all for Path of Silver.
Right.
And then now they made it so like, oh, before you turn in your collection, you have to guess the set and then figure out what's the best combination.
Yeah.
I like that it like increases the community involvement and just like it feels like we're all collectively working together towards one thing. So it is kind of sad that this version of Path of Silver feels like it was a bit more gatekeepy towards
it bisected
the
the community.
end. Yeah, exactly.
So
It's like two separate events.
Exactly.
Basically.
So I wish we can somehow figure out a way to kind of converge it together. Yeah.
Interesting.
But anyway, so I'll kind of end the silver section with this. Pro tip for those that are going to Akihabara, we will have another silver event at Aki. If we have the mini silver event again, my recommendation to everybody, now that we know how it kind of works, is if you want to bring cards for the mini rally, bring
redemption.
Redemption,
Not
sorry.
the stamp rally.
Yeah, for redemption. Bring common, uncommon foils. Okay, don't bring common, uncommon, non-foils. You don't need those at all. Rares, it's going to be both foil and non-foil, so kind of just bring what you can, I guess. And then SRs and URs, you only need to bring one copy pretty much for whatever cards, and then just bring non-foil versions. That will cover. And just bring the ones that you are okay with stamping, right? Like I stamped a Carter because I don't care. I'm going to play with it anyways. But some players probably won't want to stamp their Carter, right? Because now they're like, oh, it's a permanently damaged Carter.
I don't want to stamp my cards.
Oh, by the way, you can request the stampers where to stamp it. I saw some really funny ones. There was like Annihilation Libu with the Sylvie face on it, for example, right? Like, anyways, we can get pretty creative with how you stamp. So yeah.
And this is assuming that they don't change the system, since this was the first time that they had done the silver redemption.
I'm sure they're still trying to like get that sweet spot.
Yeah, I think I think the system itself is fine. If we can somehow merge it together, that's probably the key. In that same room though, as the mini silver redemption, there was something also uniquely to Worlds, was the Sylvie grading service.
Oh, that was so hype.
The best event at Worlds.
Yeah, this one I actually did get to experience.
Okay.
I did get to. I forgot.
What did you grade? What did you guys all grade?
Oh.
So you guys all graded cards, right? I graded a card.
Nah, I just went with Eva. Eva graded a
He
card.
just watched me grade a card.
Okay.
But I got my Sword Saint of Eventide foil that my friend Tent gave me, graded. And so context, you give them the card and then you press a physical button, which is really fun, and then you watch an animation that's like a gacha animation, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, if you get a positive response from Sylvie, which these are more rare than the neutral or the negative responses, like the card becomes gold, and there's
that's your 5-star pull.
like
That's right. Your 5-star, yeah.
What are they? Party poppers? Whatever.
Confetti.
Confetti. Yeah, that comes up. Yeah, I watched everyone in line in front of me get a negative or neutral
Yeah,
one,
you were
and then
due.
I stepped up and I got 2 paw pads up.
Wow, I've never seen that one.
Oh, really?
I've never seen the
It's a
2
very,
paw
it's
one.
really
Yeah.
it's a
cute.
very good one. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
But
very
apparently Sylvie's a huge hater. The vast
True.
majority is like neutral or like somewhat passive aggressive.
cool. It's pretty good.
It's so
It's very
funny.
troll, like
good.
super troll.
Yeah. So what did you get?
What do you think I graded?
What do you think you had
guess
graded?
what I graded.
Black
Some
market
fire
broker.
card.
That would have been pretty good.
Mark
actually.
the target.
No, but there's no.
Merlin.
Oh, I should have printed Mark the Target and graded that card.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
True. No, I graded Avarice foil.
Oh,
I would
that makes
never have
sense.
guessed that one.
I was debating between Insult and Avarice. I'm like, actually, I should grade it in Avarice because I might actually play the Insult one day.
Yeah, you don't need the avarice anymore.
Yeah. So I graded. I think it was, you spent money on this.
Oh, that's actually very appropriate.
Pretty good. It's really funny. Like, I know it's all RNG, the grade, but surprisingly, a lot of them matched the card. like from the ones I saw, right? For example, I saw like wow, that's so shiny because somebody graded a CSR.
Oh, that's
Like
fitting.
it was kind of, I don't know how it worked out that way. I mean, maybe people were only showing it's like positive confirmation, but they were only showing me the ones that were like matching. But
That could
almost
be it.
all the ones I saw were like, this is pretty on spot. It was
Pretty
cool.
funny.
Yeah. Okay, so fun stuff out of the way. Serious, Path of Steel. What happened?
No more fun.
No fun zone. Serious business. Worlds 2025. Eva, give us a D's on 3v3.
What do you mean? Ascent Worlds was fun.
It was actually
Yeah,
like from all impressions, it was actually like way less serious, like grind fest than just a bunch of people having fun with their friends.
That's awesome.
Or that's like, I mean, we didn't participate in it, but like it was so much more like merry, like actually, and like pre-release vibe, jovial, like just kind of like people coming in with like fancy costumes and jokey
I
like
love the
team
costumes.
names.
Yeah.
Like that was what I was quite surprised by, that it was such like a seemingly casual atmosphere.
Even just scrolling through the Omnidex, I had a good time just reading all the funny and crazy
Yeah.
team names, or just like really unexpected ones. And even the first place team, you know what they called themselves?
What do they call themselves?
We Are Washed. It's like, it's so ironic too, because it's like, oh, for first place, we are washed. Like, no, the hell you're not.
It's like Glenny Boy is like, oh, I'm washed.
I know, it's like Glenny Boy and
Yeah.
Alec and Legit Bit, and it's like,
Oh.
all the previous worlds people. Yeah.
exactly. So they were competitors in the 2024 worlds who didn't make it to the 2025 worlds. So, but then, hey, they're still winners at this worlds.
Watching the award ceremony is like, in first place, we are washed. Like it's like Glenny just like walks on stage. Yeah.
Oh, I love Glenny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, but aside from them, like actually a lot of the funny team names I felt came from basically world's competitors from this year who didn't make top 8.
Yeah.
So they didn't have anything else to do Saturday and Sunday. So they got to like sign up for the 3v3 last minute.
Yeah.
So we had teams like Bubble Mages.
Nice.
They
Bubble Mages.
bubbled out,
Mages, they bubbled
out of
out.
the top 8.
Yeah,
And Lost in Thought, like the card Lost in Thought, but with 2 S's.
Lost in
Thought.
Thought,
It's
yeah.
like,
Nice.
oh.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and Hanky and the Ops. Actually, there's a really funny
Hanky.
story around this whole thing.
But Hanky is in top 8.
Hanky was in top 8.
Yeah, this
And
guy.
he did
This
the
guy.
3v3
How-
tournament.
Was he
Somehow.
teleporting?
Dude, it's actually very funny.
Doesn't he have to play on what?
Yeah, okay. So, it's Saturday morning.
Yeah.
It's him versus Perfy as the first match of the top 8 Saturday morning, and they go live 10 a.m. But they're supposed to report in at 9:30 a.m. for their deck checks and to get interviewed. The 3v3 tournament starts at 9:15 a.m.
Yeah.
Did he finish
So-
his match and then go to the,
Somehow, yes. So we're on the couch with Tyler and Perfy, and they're about to get interviewed before they go on stage, right? And we're like, where's Hanky? Hanky's playing in the 3v3?
Yeah.
what the?
Like, what? Yeah. So we came up with this idea. What if we interview Perfy on the couch like normal, but then he mentions, oh yeah, and my opponent, Hanky, is actually out there playing in Team Standard. And then we bring a mobile camera out to the crowd
And then
and
interview
find
him.
Hanky,
Yeah.
and probably not interview him because he's probably in the middle
No,
of the
sure,
game.
you should definitely interview him. What are you kidding? Just interview him live while
Oh
he's
my
playing.
God.
What is this card you have?
Yeah, I don't think that would fly. But
Yeah, that'd be kind of messed up. But just like show him, we thought that'd be so freaking funny. So at that point, I like ran out into the field
Yeah.
and just like searched everywhere for Hanky, and I asked like my judge friends to help me find him, which they did. And so we found Hanky. We brought the videographer out. We set up the shot. We were so ready to do it, and then I see Hanky putting his cards away.
It's over.
I'm like, Hank, are you packing up? And he's like, yeah, I got destroyed.
Like, it was like over like 10 minutes.
It was like already over as soon as we brought the camera out. So I was like, hold on, sorry. Can you guys put your cards down and pretend you're playing for 1 minute so we
my
can
God.
report this? But then we ended up scrapping that. We were like, okay, since we have time, why don't you just come over to the couch and we'll just interview you like normal before your
yeah.
match.
Okay.
the YOLO of this guy.
So
good.
funny.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hanky is hilarious. I love him.
Yeah.
What a funny guy. Yeah.
Truly the GOAT. And speaking of Hanky, I guess now we can segue into the World Championship.
Yes,
The-
the main event.
I know
Main
the
event.
actual main,
Yes.
the actual like whole reason that we were there. So the World Championship, of course, is where the top 32 players of Grand Archive in the world gathered, and 16 of them qualified through nationals, and then the other 16 qualified through making it through the Gauntlet, which is a new tournament that they played right before Worlds.
Yeah.
So this is all the runner-ups from the nationals who didn't qualify into Worlds, got their second chance. Yeah, so the World Championship was of course won by Bobo, or Mean Deck Taylor.
Yeah,
So
congratulations. Yeah.
the world champion.
World champ.
Yeah.
Main
and,
deck.
Like you might know him from Main Deck's podcast, Recollection Step, which by the way, I love that podcast. I watch every single episode. So it's really funny to be like, oh, it's Taylor from the podcast that I like.
Yeah.
He's also the world champion.
Pretty good.
Oh, so multi-talented.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely should listen to that podcast.
Yeah. They probably know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And I think it's just so meaningful that the grand finals was played between members of teams Main Deck and True Champion Gaming.
Yep.
Like, what an apt representation of the GA competitive field.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
these two teams have been topping like every event that they're at. And recently this season, these two teams have actually been testing together.
Yeah.
I think they call themselves the Oath of the Sakura, which is very cute.
That's funny, yeah.
Apparently together they're even more powerful than they were before, because these results were crazy. Half of the top 8 were members of True Champion Gaming.
Yep.
Oh, they
4
completely
members.
dominated.
They
Yeah.
absolutely dominated. Yeah.
Yeah, they had Terry, Cabin, Perfy, and Guruthos all in the top 8. Like, what?
That's insane.
An insane performance, right? And then other people in the top 8, of course, Main Deck Taylor, Korax representing Apex Players
Yo.
Guild.
Yo,
Korax.
I do love that team. They're very funny. I like their memes a lot. And What Do You Min from Creative Shock, of course.
Oh, what do you mean?
Iconic team.
We love him.
And Hanky the Goat,
Of course, Hanky again.
From Hanky the
who's
Goat.
just the goat.
Yes.
Simply just
He's
the
the
goat.
goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing some of these players, it's kind of fun just hanging out with people like on the side. I met Min. So Wednesday night, I was watching them test together at like the Creative Shock house.
Oh, cool.
Effectively, yeah. And then Min was definitely like a little bit more reserved. And then everyone's like, what if Min wins this whole thing? And everyone's like, just kind of talking about it, right? Of course, then on Sunday, I'm like, Min's in top 8. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, it's possible. Let's go.
At that point, he's not even in Worlds yet. He's in Gauntlet.
Yeah, he was Gauntlet.
Right?
He had to go Gauntlet in and then go basically, and again, it's like, it's one of those things where it's just really cool. Like, I feel like the
he
same,
made it, yeah.
a similar thing happened with Glenn, and I was sitting next to Glenn at dinner like last year at Worlds, and I was like, I really don't know. I don't know who this person is right back then.
Wow, Mark.
I mean, now
Apparently,
we all,
I had dinner with the world champion.
Yeah.
I didn't
now
even
we all
what's
know who
going
Glenn
on.
is.
Yeah,
so
he's
that's
got
fine.
a card.
All I knew was Glenn was, I think, selling a Lorraine or something. So it's at dinner. Anyways.
Okay. But like, what
Yeah.
a climb though, from the Gauntlet to
Yeah,
top 8.
yeah.
And same thing with Terry.
Oh, yeah,
Terry
that was
was
amazing.
also
Yeah.
Gauntlet, and then made it through everything to the grand final
Yeah.
Yeah,
match.
to a super close grand finals.
Like,
yeah.
what a Cinderella story.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
I mean, I know you're going to talk about this soon, but like, I thought it was really amazing that True Champion, right, gaming, the three deck juking was insane. Like,
Yeah.
every day it felt like they were one step ahead of the meta, right? It's like almost like, okay, everyone's going to throw rocks today. We're going to go paper. Okay, because we went paper yesterday, everyone's going to go scissor. We're going to go rock today. Oh, and then because everyone thinks we're going to go, because we went rock yesterday, they're going to go paper, but because they think we're going to go scissor and they're going to actually go rock, we're going to go paper again.
4D chess, yeah.
Yeah, it's like super crazy. They juked 3 times, and it was like amazing. That's why they were in the. They absolutely deserved it, right? The Gauntlet call was right. Day 1 call was right. Even Day 2 call was right. It was really impressive. Really impressive.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, I was kind of like, oh yeah, they're good.
And so impressive to be able to pilot 3 different decks.
Yeah.
On a top competitive level.
Correct. Yeah.
Under all this pressure.
Confidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
insane. And so like for the Gauntlet, the World's Swiss, and then the World's top 8, you could change your deck. And so this is how Terry masterfully piloted 3 different decks through all those things. Like Gauntlet, I think they played, was it Gembu or Fractals?
I think they were fractals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was either one of the 2. And then Swiss, they played the other one that I didn't.
Gembu,
I think
yeah.
Swiss was Okay, either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then surprise, surprise, top 8 day comes. They're on fire aggro Xander.
That's right.
Who would have seen that coming?
That's right. It's actually kind of interesting because this is almost the opposite of what happened last year at Worlds, where they played the same deck. Because a lot of the competitors last year did not change.
That's right.
Almost all the players didn't change.
They had the option to change, but did not.
Yeah.
Almost, I think maybe
I guess
2 players changed last year.
This time it was just like half the field suddenly swapped to the complete opposite
Exactly.
archetype.
Yeah.
It's so wild that like the World Championship started out super water heavy. Actually, I think it was like 53% of the competitors started out on water.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the tournament, none of the top 4 was on water. They were on wind or fire. It's just
Yeah.
who would have seen this coming?
Yeah, top 4, 75% fire, 1 win. Yeah.
So wild.
I don't know. Does that say we have a true rock paper scissors meta?
Or rock, paper, scissors, whatever, but it's like a full circle type of thing. Yeah, I think it's actually kind of interesting just bringing again, I mean, this was kind of this, I don't remember if we talked about it on this podcast, but the whole idea of like, we had the tier 1 deck of Fractals, which by the way, like apparently nerfing Fractals didn't nerf Fractals at all. Fractals still totally fine.
I mean, it's weaker, but it's
weaker,
still
but it's
good.
still fine. Yeah. So it kind of brought it down a little bit, but what that allowed to happen was a bunch of decks came out of nowhere and like filled the spots. And so we had like kind of like a tier 1 meta, not a tier 0 meta, which is really healthy for the game. Speaking of what happened at this event and all the things that were revealed, we're going to talk about DTR reveals. But before we do that, I do want to tell everyone to go check out Eva and Dan's channel for the starter deck videos that they've done for each of the respective starter decks that you will be seeing in this new set. One for Ciel and one for Deanna.
Eva's video is really good.
Oh, thank you. Yes, so I made the video all about the Diana Moonpiercer starter deck, and then main deck Dan made a video all about Ciel Mirage's Grave. And as we've mentioned, Team Main Deck seems to know what they're talking about, so definitely go check out Dan's video.
Yeah. Dan's video is really cool too.
Okay, so during the Friday morning, I think, stream, there was a developers kind of like notes, developers
Design notes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
that's the term.
that's right. Design notes. So what we're gonna do for this section is we're gonna kind of talk about some of the kind of like high level themes of the set, and then what we kind of think about it from this. Yeah.
I mean, I think we got a flavor of it from our spoilers with the suited allies. A lot of them care about the different cost of reserves or having a different combination of reserve costs with the cardistry mechanic. And I think that's explicitly one of the things they want to reinforce with this set.
Yeah.
I think the devs have noticed that the players have converged on decks with a lot of similar reserve costs, which is usually 1 to 3.
Yeah.
And it doesn't tend to go beyond that.
Yeah.
So I think one of the goals they said for DTR was to encourage higher reserve cost cards. So one of the ways to do that is to have cards that count or care about different combinations of reserve costs.
Yeah.
Can I also just add, I was very excited when Silidar mentioned or explained the suited allies thing. And he specifically even says that the hearts suit is the like primarily in the fire element, which is exactly what we said last episode.
We guessed it right.
We totally got that right. And so now I am all in on my prediction that next we're gonna see like, oh, the spades suits are gonna be all water cards, and then the clubs,
Diamonds, clubs.
yeah, clubs
okay.
probably maybe all wind. And what do you think? Diamond, norm?
Yeah, you have four
Could be,
elements
yeah.
for suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice
Let's
guess.
see it. Let's see it.
But anyway, so reserve costs matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another thing they showed off, so this went along with Silidar's hint on Twitter, which was dual element cards.
That's right.
What this actually is something called Exalted Element,
Yeah.
Oh,
which is, I think, a really unique new mechanic.
Yeah.
never saw this coming.
Yeah, this is not what I expected. Basically, it's a subset of cards that, as long as you have any advanced element unlocked, plus the base element of the card, then you can play this card.
Yeah.
I really like this design
Yeah.
because I think they're trying to encourage more level 3 decks. And as we had mentioned before, one of the issues with level 3 decks is having to fill your deck with advanced element decks reduces your consistency
Right.
for mechanics such as Imbue.
Oh yeah.
But with Exalted Element, if your card is like a Wind Exalted, that means you could still pay it for the imbue.
Yeah, you
for
can
like
imbue wind.
Yeah, of your like
Windmill
engineer, for example. So it's like having advanced element cards that don't reduce your win count.
I love it so much.
It's like perfect.
Can you kindle fire exalted?
You can.
Probably.
Yeah, it is fire. It is fire.
It should count as both fire and exalted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
but
boy.
most of these cards are very powerful for what you would expect. So, for example, there's one called Noble Dissolution, which is a wind exalted card, but it's a 2-cost cleric mage spell that's fast, and it lets you destroy up to 3 target Phantasias, which is just like delete your Diao-chan's Phantasias with 1 card.
Delete your ominous shadows.
Delete your the Tristan player's ominous shadows. Yeah, pretty powerful stuff.
Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
but I really like this mechanic, and I hope that. But I don't hope. Actually, Silidar mentioned that this will be an evergreen mechanic going forward.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. This seems like a really interesting way to solve the level 3 problem. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we did not guess this one correctly. It's not what we expected for a dual element. But what you did get right was zombies. Zombies. You wanted fire zombies and you got them.
I got them.
So another mechanic they have is specters and ephemeral. So specters is a new ally type. These are basically like ghost type. But a lot of them have ability that involves ephemeral or ephemerate. So ephemeral is a new state, which means that if that unit would die, it gets banished.
Yeah.
But then it goes along with the ability ephemerate, which is if it's in the graveyard, you could pay the ephemerate cost, and then it comes back with ephemeral.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a one-time reanimation effect.
Yep.
So if the second time it dies, it doesn't go back to the graveyard, it gets banished, so you can't keep just looping this over and over again.
Sure.
But yeah, you are getting like double dipping with your allies.
Double value. You can cremate the new specter, right? Any uninter effect essentially trigger twice because you can uninter, dies, uninter again.
True.
It's pretty
cool.
good. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Hey, we got zombies.
Got zombies.
We got
They're
zombies.
back. They're
All
here.
right, two correct.
2 correct. Okay. Next.
All right, next.
Yes.
This is a wacky mechanic. So they have this thing called distortions.
Yep.
You
These are
can
crazy.
you can imagine them as alternate universe versions of other cards that you might know of already, but they're in Umbra and Astra Advanced Element. So you'd think like, well, I have to be level 3 Umbra and Astra in order to play them.
Yeah.
And their effects are pretty strong too, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But it works in tandem with a new Divine Relic.
Yeah. Before you get to the Divine Relic, though, what's the key about distortions? What makes them like similar but different from their distorted counterparts?
I guess they kind of like have like similar but opposite effect.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like, for example, like a Bauble of Abundance.
Yep.
The distortion version of it, it's called Bauble of Scarcity.
Yeah.
Instead of having each player draw a card, each player discards a card.
So troll.
Yeah. But like that writing makes this card infinitely better, which is why they had to lock it under Advanced Element.
So you would think that you need an advanced element to play them, but you don't.
Yeah.
Because you have a new Divine Relic, the Looking Glass.
Cheat 'em
The
in,
Looking Glass.
Which, by the way, has Omni Shroud, which we also guessed correctly. 3 for 3.
Congrats,
Oh,
Fome.
dang.
TalkGA, pretty good.
TalkGA, we know how to guess
Pretty
these.
good. Pretty good.
All right.
So much gloating.
Anyway, I gotta flex. This Divine Relic is really cool because if you have it in your material deck, you can start the game with it on the field.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
And if it's on the field, you can ignore the element requirements of distortion cards.
Bro.
So all of those are just unlocked for you from the beginning of the game.
Distortion deck.
Yeah. So I mean, how strong this is depends entirely on how good the distortion cards are.
Yeah.
We've seen some quite strong ones already, and I'm sure there's going to be even more busted ones being spoiled along the way.
I think this is so flavorful that they have this whole like distorted reflections
The
is
shadow
actually
realms.
freaking
Yeah.
like reflected in the mechanics of the game, the cards. The flavor is so on point for DTR and PTM.
That's a really
like it's such an interesting like creative space that they can play with here. To take all these like established cards and then just put a twist to it.
Also, I mean, creates really interesting artwork too, right? Like the mirror versions of the cards, I think they're gonna be so good. So I like it, yeah.
Speaking of art, oh my gosh, the Looking Glass with this character that everyone is speculating to be the return of Merlin. She looks so good.
Yep.
With her new outfit, her short skirt,
and
her
modern
ponytail.
clothes.
Yeah. She looks so cute.
We also literally have Crux cards in DTR.
Correct. Yeah.
Like it's gotta be Merlin, right?
It's gotta be Merlin. I mean the mole gives it away too. Yeah.
Crux.
Oh.
We're so back.
Yeah. So in that artwork, there's a mole. So.
I actually didn't.
Yeah.
Was not looking at the beauty marks at all.
Zoom in, enhance.
We gotta enhance on this one.
Does she have a
Yeah.
Oh, right under her eye.
Yo.
Oh wait, someone passed me an SP3 box. I want to look at it.
See this right here? Right there.
True.
Merlin players know.
Does she have a
True
beauty
Merlin
mark?
players know.
It's so small.
It's there.
Oh my God.
It's there. Yes.
Oh, I do see it.
Confirmed.
Merlin confirmed.
Confirmed.
Well, I mean,
Anyways.
we knew, but
Yeah.
it's good to
Yeah, it's good to know.
have.
Yeah, I
actual
love
confirmation.
that, but I also love that artwork. That eye right above that gate. Oh boy, let
This
me
is a
tell you.
sick looking gate.
That Divine Relic looks super cool.
Yep, agreed. Anything else you want to talk about? Any other announcements made during, after, post, before the event that you guys want to talk about?
Yes.
Anything that excited you?
Give me Uther Pendragons.
Yo, me
Oh
too.
my god, that's so cool. Oh, we have to grind a sense now, Mark.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't know you're a Dirty Crux player. You're a Dirty Crux player now?
I haven't you seen the meme? I love Pendragon.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Haven't you heard? Fome-chan.
Hi.
Nanigaski.
Goes to Pendragon.
That's right.
Exactly. That's the lore.
Yeah. They know how to entice us.
Let's sweat it out. Yeah. The prize cards look really good for this season. I think a lot of people are going to be
Super
very excited.
goated, yeah.
And looking at this art made the gears kind of turn in my head. So Uther, right?
Yeah.
His full name is Uther Pendragon. Pendragon is the last name.
Yeah.
Does this mean he is the ghost of Pendragon?
Bro, this is the distorted version.
Yeah, is this the distorted?
No, why would it be distorted? He is
The
your
living Pendragon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is Ghost of Pendragon actually just Uther, but after he's died? Because he's canonically been killed by Merlin, the Kingslayer. King Uther was killed by Merlin, the Kingslayer. Is Ghost of Pendragon just Uther after he's dead?
out for revenge. Could be.
And now this new Ghost of Pendragon with Uther alive is just like the past. A look into the past.
Yeah. Okay. Possible. The only problem is, of course, like, I mean, maybe this is the whole point. Like, it wasn't a unique ally, right? Ghost Pendragon. So like, but it could. But here's the thing. It's still fine because it's Uther hiding the fact that he is now a ghost. So he couldn't be unique. If his unique is too obvious. Yeah.
They also look different. But I'm just like, maybe he got a makeover in the afterlife or something. I don't know.
He was hiding because he knew Merlin's tricksy. Merlin literally changes her like everything, right? You gotta hide from that trickster. Yeah, Team Merlin. All right, so last couple things we want to cover. GA Sandbox. You guys see the
That's a
announcement for
huge
this?
deal. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They announced a complete bespoke digital simulator dedicated to GA.
Yeah.
So you can brew and test your decks. I think that's awesome because I think players have been clamoring for something like this.
So I want to make sure this is not like another digital card game where we have to buy separate cards, right? As far as we know, or
No, yeah.
we don't know anything.
They straight up said it is not like a full game engine.
Okay, good.
It is a simulator.
Okay.
So like
kind of like TTS.
yes, like
today.
Tabletop Simulator.
Except it's dedicated to this GA.
Right. Tabletop Simulator is like you kind of like, I mean, the mods that people have created are really great, but it's still, kind of like workaroundy.
Community supported, yeah.
Exactly. And so having that kind of official platform where for people to test their decks digitally is really great.
And you probably like find players, matchmaking.
I don't know if it's gonna have that.
Oh no,
but,
well, yeah, of course it's gonna have it.
Yeah, but you can imagine people might host like online tournaments using it.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is great.
Spectating. Yeah.
Big.
Content creation.
Big. Yo, content creation. Yeah, I didn't even think about this. Yeah, you can just show it off in the simulator. Here's the card. Here's how it works. Whoa.
Yeah.
Guys.
So it's a huge step up.
And one thing I always trust weebs with is just the aesthetics of everything they produce. So I've got my money on the fact that this simulator is going to look very aesthetically pleasing.
That part's important, yeah.
Yeah, because TTS is not amazing to look at.
I mean,
It's okay. It's all right.
it works.
Exactly.
It works, yeah.
Yeah, you use it because it works.
Yeah.
But now it's going to be pretty, probably.
Also, probably built
I
in
assume.
with some like rules where how the cards will flip. Like, again, built in like. I don't know how to describe it. Like a little bit less freeform, so that you can't make mistakes. Sometimes we flip cards like accidentally on TTS.
Yeah.
Shuffling is not as random. Like there's issues in TTS, right? Like tossing the dice is not as random. Hopefully those kind of issues get resolved with a more dedicated simulator. So yeah, it's pretty
Great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
cool. Pantheon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pantheon. I mean, I know like we're getting to the end of the podcast, but this is another big announcement. Holy crap. dude.
That's crazy. It's gonna be like a game changer for the community. People were expecting maybe like a lot of cheering.
Yeah.
But it was like almost like a gasp
Yeah.
because they were like, wait, what? But apparently Pantheon is going to be a new casual format.
Yeah.
Being released in Q1 2026.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
No one knows.
Commander for GA.
I think so. Yeah, it's Commander, GA, whatever. Yeah, more casual format, so probably more RNG, singleton decks, maybe bigger decks. Yeah,
I mean, Pantheon seems to, the word implies like
Battle of the Gods.
Battle of the Gods, a collection of gods.
Aw.
So like, slugfest between 4 champions type of thing.
Yeah, more than one. Yeah,
But
more than
it's really important because I think up until now, the way you engage with GA is competitive play.
Yep.
Or collecting, so you can do Path of Silver.
Yep.
But there hasn't been really like a way for, a group of friends to get together just to like have a GA party, I guess.
Yeah.
In an official way.
In an official way.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I think this is a really great way to fill in that gap.
One of the concerns obviously we have whenever a format like this is released is like, does it take away, like this is the silver problem, like does it bisect the community?
Yeah,
Are we gonna have less competitive play because of this? I think overall it's gonna be a plus. Again, it depends on how the developers kind of develop for this format. Is it gonna be dedicated? Is it gonna be, so we'll see when it pans out. But I think in the beginning, I think a lot more players are going to be engaging. Again, more casual just means there's less risk. I think I've definitely heard people were like, oh, I don't really want to play GA. It feels really like competitive. But if it's something that's like more fun, more almost social, and like, you have to do diplomacy, it's different. It should feel different.
Yeah. Competitive GA is quite intimidating.
Yeah. And maybe we can have a different ban list too, which will be really fun.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, give me back Avarice.
Reckless conversion.
Reckless conversion.
Icebound slam.
Icebound.
Yeah.
No time to break the slab on your freshly slabbed Sword of Avarice.
True. Yeah. You just play with a slab.
All of that.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's gonna be it for our show. We would love to hear like what was exciting if you attended Worlds or watched, across the world, anywhere you were. What were your most exciting moments about World? What were the things that you're hyped about? And also make sure because we're doing our giveaway for this episode, make sure to let us know what are some interesting or fun things you're looking forward to in DTR for the next set, and then to be entered for our giveaway. If you have questions for TalkGA, you can, of course, tweet us at TalkGA_podcast on Twitter, or comment directly in this video with hashtag TalkGA. And lastly, if you want to email us, you can, of course, email us at talkgapodcast@gmail.com, and we will get to your questions live on this show. Well, that's going to do it for our episode this time. But thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for supporting us all throughout the time of us doing TalkGA. We really have a lot of fun doing this show, and we love doing it for you guys. So see you guys next time. But remember, stay classy.
Stay fiery.
Oh, stay fiery.
Stay fiery.
Mark serves dinner. Take 1. Action. Man, what Mark?
What, Mark?
I wonder what Mark's got cooking up. God damn it.
Your voice keeps cracking when you say that.
I am sick. I wonder what Mark's cooking up.
Who's right? We're not actors.
I wonder what Mark's cooking up. God damn it, Eva. Is it because I went,
Yes, it was. Get out. Get out. Leave me. Laughs. Giggles. Leave. Over there. God. Blech.